Well, we got an absolute treat for you here right on the field at the Coliseum. We have the Hernaiz family. Of course, you know this guy. He's your infielder, but we have his father, Juan, with us today, who also played minor league baseball for years. And I'm hearing also a great sprinter, athlete, supposedly a better athlete than his son. Introduce your father.
Yeah, Juan Hernaiz, beast of an athlete, just can do it all.
So, Dad, what's it like to see your son today play Major League Baseball?
It's a dream come true. I mean, that's what all fathers want for their sons, and as players, that's our goal, our dream too. So seeing on him making it is the greatest of all.
Now, I looked it up. You played 8 years with the Dodgers and Detroit and also with Cleveland. You got, I believe, as high as Double A. When you first got the call and you first heard your son was getting called to the big leagues and was going to be a big leaguer, what were the emotions like?
I mean, they were undescribable. I mean, it was like, oh my God, like he made it. Like that's like all dad's dreams. I mean, in one moment. I mean, accomplished.
And for you, calling home, what was that like?
It was awesome. I mean, I feel like really since the time I was born, we always dreamed about it. Even playing video games, we played the show together, kind of dreaming about it. So it was awesome, just to be able to, I guess, dream about it back when I was 5 years old, and then to be able to accomplish it, it's kind of full whirlwind moment, really.
And Dad, you know how hard it is. You know how hard it is to get to this moment. When did you start to think that Darryl would have that opportunity someday?
I mean, as soon as last year he started like um hitting really good with Oakland at Double A, I say, oh, he's got a chance right now. I mean, to really make it, and we both talked, and we were expecting to come maybe at the end of last year, but I mean, it's God's plan, and it just happened now, and it's awesome.
So we know your son is a terrific athlete, but your son was telling me in Puerto Rico you were a sprinter back in the day. You even competed like in the Pan Am Games and maybe had Olympic aspirations.
Yes. After I was done with baseball, I always wanted like to go back and run. And my first year, I went back to college and I won like 100, 200, and 400 meters and made the national team. And we went to it's like Pan Am Games, but they were in Brazil, and I did pretty good. And I missed the cut for the 4x100 relay for Puerto Rico for the Olympics, and I mean, but
That is legit.
yeah,
When you compete in the Pan Am Games,
yeah.
that is legit. Did you always know growing up how good an athlete your father was?
Yeah, all his friends would tell me, "Hey, like, are you gonna be as good as athlete as your dad?" And I'd be like, "I don't know, I hope so." And everybody was like, "You should have seen him back in the day." Like, he's like, "You're a pretty good athlete, but he could cook you."
Now, we talk about your hitting, we talk about your defense. We don't talk much about your speed game. How much speed game do you got?
I feel like I got a decent amount of speed game. Hoping to be able to show it off. Needed the green light before I can show it off a little bit, but hopefully I get the green light coming up. Hopefully I steal a couple bases and they give me the green light. So hoping to show it off. Hopefully.
How long are you going to be in town to be able to see your son play?
I'm gonna be for the whole homestand, so I'll be here until Boston. I mean,
Yeah, that's spectacular.
yeah.
What do you think what do you think the emotions and the feelings will be like when you see him go out, whether it's third base, shortstop, when you get to see it with your own eyes here in the ballpark? What do you think it's going to be like?
I mean, it's been great. I mean, I've been here for the first 2 days, and I mean, we just like so proud, so
Oh,
proud.
you've been here
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
Okay, so then what was it like when you saw him play? The first at bat, he swings
yeah,
at the first pitch. What was that
yeah.
like?
It was like, yes, you got it. You see
Yeah.
a fly ball, but I mean, we saw the video afterwards, and his face, and he was like laughing, like it was a lot.
For you as a dad, when he got announced and he came up for that at bat, what were the feelings? How nervous were you?
A lot. Still nervous.
Yeah.
Still nervous. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome.
No doubt. And I know I already talked to you about this, but take us through. It's your first major league at bat. You get announced. You roll up there. First pitch, you're hacking.
Yeah, I always told myself since I was little, like, what if I'm one of those guys that just gets the opportunity to just go deep first at bat? So I try to go for it, and yeah, I mean, like you're only gonna get your first at bat one time, so figured I'd go for it.
You know, the one thing we have really noticed with your son, he doesn't lack confidence, and you need confidence to be good at this game and to last your long time. Talk about your son and his confidence, and he has great belief in himself.
Yes. Since he was little, he was always being like, I know how to play the game. This is my way to play the game, and he has stick to that. And I don't try to mess with him at all. I just sometimes try to like tell him some stuff, but at the level that he is, that he already surpassed me, I cannot say anything right now. I just say, hey, I'm just suggesting stuff right now because he's already a big leaguer now.
And how much does it mean to have all your family here?
It means everything. I mean, they've helped me from the time I was born, and they made so many sacrifices you don't even know. So, yeah, it feels awesome for all of them to be here, and yeah, we had to get it. I mean, sometimes we didn't have any money to travel and all that stuff, so there's a lot of sacrifices made for sure.
Well, I'll just say this. Thank you guys for letting me be a part of it and A's Cast being a part of this because it's a special moment. And every single year we get to see guys make their debuts. And when we talk about players getting to the big leagues, they're just not getting to the big leagues. As you just mentioned, the families are getting to the big leagues. It's parents, it's grandparents, it's brothers, it's sisters, it's wives, it's girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
It's a family experience. And
Yes.
I think it's got to be just unbelievable for you and your family to be sitting in these stands.
It is, unbelievable. I mean, I have no words. I mean, it's just a dream come true for all the family.
Well, sit back and enjoy. This is such a great moment. Thank you for coming on A's Cast.
Thank you very much for having me here and Daryl here too.
And also for you, I hope we do this for like the next 15 years. What do you say?
Yeah, that's the plan. Let's do it. Let's get it.
What are the young stars with his father, the Oakland Athletics, right here on A's Cast?